the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, says that if Bibi Netanyahu comes to Canada, unlikely, he will in fact be arrested. Meanwhile, these are pro-Hamas demonstrators in Canada. Number 17.
Do not wonder how revolution could possibly be done. Men who have never known a free day, who have lived their entire lives under the thumb of one of the most powerful settler colonies in the world, built paragliders to fly over a wall so high that it blocked out the sun when you stood underneath it. Do not wonder how revolution could be done. We must do it. Death to Canada, death to the United States, and death to Israel.
Yeah. That's your trifecta, isn't it? Death to America, death to Canada, and death to Israel, says a woman in Canada. Bernie Sanders says that we, meaning the United States, is complicit in the atrocities that are taking place right now in Gaza. Number 31.
Madam President, what this extremist government has done in Gaza is unspeakable. But what makes it even more painful is that much of this has been done with U.S. weapons and American taxpayer dollars. In the last year alone, the U.S. has provided $18 billion in military aid to Israel. $18 billion. And by the way, a few blocks from here, people are sleeping out on the street. And we have also delivered more than 50,000 tons of military equipment to Israel. 50,000 tons. In other words, Madam President, the United States of America is complicit in all of these atrocities. We are funding these atrocities. That complicity must end, and that is what these resolutions are about. It is time to tell the Netanyahu government that they cannot use U.S. taxpayer dollars and American weapons in violation of U.S. and international law and our moral values.
Now, I haven't heard his whole statement. I hope he said something about Hamas. Now, this is a graduate student at City University of New York condemning. She was asked whether or not you condemn the Death to America chants. And listen to her answer, number 21.
You know, phrases and actions that have been taken at the protest haven't actually been violent. They haven't harmed anyone, and I don't think we should focus.
What do you think about people chanting "Death to America" as they did in one video clip?
I think that that's just a phrase, maybe said by an individual.
Well, no, the whole crowd began joining in.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. So this guy said it, and then the whole crowd began chanting it. What would you condemn that?
I'm here to talk about the entire.
Well, hang on, you're here to answer my
government.
questions. Actually, would you condemn what they were chanting, "Death to America"?
I think we should condemn Palestinians actually being killed.
Okay.
I think that...
That's not the question I'm asking you. So I will ask you about Gaza. But on the question I asked you, would you condemn people in America chanting "Death to America"? What do you say?
I don't condemn how people choose to express their rage verbally. I don't condemn that because at the end of the day, the reason they're saying that is because the U.S. is sending the tax dollars and the weapons that are actually creating death
do you
to
support
Gaza.
them chanting "Death to America"?
I don't chant that myself, so I don't know why you're trying to trap me in this type of
I'm asking you to
argument.
condemn it. You don't want to. So I'm asking, do you therefore, should I assume you support them chanting?
Those aren't the chants that I would personally give myself.
You must either hang on. Sorry. I just want an opinion on this. You must surely either condemn it or support it.
No, you don't need to.
You're neutral
it's not
to
a
America.
binary
That's
thing.
terrifying.
How would anyone do you think, if they went to Gaza and chanted "Death to Palestine" with Hamas terrorists nearby?
Rhetorical question. So, you are a pro-Palestine graduate student at City University of New York. And what do you think about people saying "Death to America"? Well, it's just a phrase. It's just a phrase. Do you condemn it? Well, I don't really talk about how people phrase things. So, you don't condemn it. Well, it's just a phrase. I don't say it. What do you think would happen if somebody in Gaza said "Death to Hamas," or "Death to Gaza," or "Death to Egypt," or "Death to Iran"? What do you think would happen?